Unless you live under a rock, you probably heard that SpaceX, Elon Musk's space company, is set to IPO on June 12 at a record valuation between $1.75 and $2 trillion. And I am genuinely fascinated by this because this is not just an IPO like any other. So let's talk about it. In case you don't know, IPO stands for Initial Public Offering, and it's the moment a private company sells shares to the public for the first time. Until now, only insiders and big funds could own SpaceX. But from June 12, anyone with a brokerage account like you and me can buy in. Now, most people think SpaceX is just rockets, but it's not. It's actually three businesses in one. They have space with rockets like Starship that is designed to eventually take humans to Mars. Connectivity with Starlink, putting thousands of satellites in orbit to provide internet connection that works almost anywhere on Earth, even in the middle of the ocean. And third, SpaceX AI, Elon Musk AI company, home of Grok and X, formerly known as Twitter, now all merged into SpaceX. So when you're buying SpaceX, you're not just buying a rocket company, you're buying space, internet, AI, social media, and the ambition to colonize another planet into one stock. But here's the financial reality, because SpaceX lost $4.3 billion in just Q1 of 2026. Starlink is surely the most profitable, but the AI division is burning around $1 billion per month, building infrastructure on a scale that nobody has ever attempted before. Just to put that scale into context, SpaceX built Colossus, the world's largest AI supercomputer cluster in Memphis. They built it so big that they had more computing power than they needed, so they started renting the excess to competition, like Anthropic, the company behind Claude, that is already paying SpaceX $1.25 billion per month. That is $15 billion per year just from one customer. That is wild. So this is not a company that is making money right now. It's actually a massive bet on the commercialization of space, and the valuation actually reflects that ambition more than the current profitability. And historically, the more hyped IPO tend to underperform the market in the years that follow. Personally, I'm fascinated by what they're building, but I won't even think about buying at least for the next year. I'd let the hype settle, wait to see a few quarters of public earnings, and then decide if the valuation makes sense. Irish investors likely won't have the IPO price directly, because for the moment that's mostly for US brokerages. But once it starts trading on June 12th, you can buy through the main brokerages platforms. And if you own the Nasdaq 100 ETF, you may end up owning SpaceX anyways. Would you invest in SpaceX? Let me know in the comments.